Okay, let's start my review, alright? Shall we? Alright, storytelling. I like the story. It was simple, it wasn't special, but I like how they managed the pacing on this movie. They actually put, how should I say? They actually focused on both characters on Superman and Batman's side. So they kept flopping back and forth, like, everything they do is like, it connects to the story. You know, there's no like other plot here. No. They both have sort of like they don't have the same motive, but they do get crossed. So in the end of the film, they will actually have a common goal in the end. So that's what I like about this movie. It was quite interesting, and how they wrote it was actually very smart. Like, this movie is actually based on the event of Man of Steel, and then they introduced Batman in this movie, that he was aware he was in the event of when Zod tried to take over Earth. I was about to say New York City. I got confused with Avengers. I'm sorry. And so yeah, like I'm saying, I like how they did the pacing. The pacing was good. And the acting was very well done. Henry Cavill, Superman. Ben Affleck, he did a great Batman. Gal Gadot, great Wonder Woman. Alfred, I don't remember his name. I feel guilty. So, I don't know, I'm just gonna put it right here. So, and a picture of him. Yeah, that. But anyway, back to the story, or my review. Okay, story was good. It was simple. Jesse Eisenberg also did a great performance. In the beginning, I felt like his character was kind of witty and kind of like cartoonish. Like it's like, I don't know, it was like, oh, something like that. And then later on in the story, as the film kept pacing forward, I could tell like what he was planning, and I was able to visualize what he was actually doing to get, to destroy and kill Superman. And that was quite interesting. And then Batman also gets involved, like, whatever Lex Luthor is doing, Batman wants whatever he's after, and all that stuff. And basically, the main goal of this movie, and the main advertisement they keep chucking up in the trailers and and everywhere, is basically because everyone wants to watch Batman and Superman clash against each other into a bloody pulp. And I'll say this movie has, at least the story arc is actually based from Superman, Doomsday comic book, or not. I think that was an issue or not, I'm not really sure. Anyways, based on the Doomsday story arc, and on top of it has the Dark Knight return arc. So basically I can see how they shot it. Like, okay, they used two stories. There's focus one on Batman and one on Superman. So they kind of fused it together, and then they created this story, and it came out well. It was like a very good fusion. It fused very well, and that's what I love about it. The action, the story. It isn't complicated. That's what I loved about it. It's a comic book movie. It's supposed to be fun, simple, and enjoyable. And the character actually showed their emotion expression. So you see Bruce Wayne filled with anger. Like he really wants to beat Superman. Like literally, he actually, no, the correct term, he's actually like thinking, like, to obliviate Superman, because he sees that as a threat. And this movie is a PG-13, and I read that the Blu-ray version will have like I think an uncut version, or I know they said they're gonna release a rated R version on Blu-ray. So I'm gonna I want to say something about that real quick, because when I went to watch this movie sure has some intense dark scenes. Like I could tell, like, some scenes of, especially on Batman, on point of view, on his side of the story, there was a couple of scenes that I could tell it was really dark, And also the tone, how they shot the cinematography, it wasn't very colorful. It was actually very greedy and kind of grayish and dark, because, you know, they both shot both sides, Superman and Batman. You know, Batman's all dark and a little bit greedy and all that stuff. So it had like, they just turned into darker. It had a darker feeling in this movie. It was like dark, but it wasn't like too dark, but it felt dark. They could tell like there is sadness, emotional issues that the characters are having, because Superman isn't having a great time. He's actually getting like loved and hated at the same time by the politics, by the people, all that stuff that happened on the event of Man of Steel. Bruce Wayne also, his character is also struggling, like the events of Superman fighting against Zod. And everything just, you know, there's a connection there. And I want to say about Wonder Woman. In this movie, Gal Gadot did a great job as Wonder Woman. Though she didn't have that much screen time in the movie, but she... Alright. How I'm gonna put this. Okay. This is how I'm gonna put it. She had enough screen time, but not that much, you know, like to, like, you know, feel like there's a plot in there, like they like just forced it in and you know, shove it in the bottle or anything. No, she had a little bit of dialogue. She leaves. They focus on Batman and Superman. She's connected in some way in the movie. I'm not gonna spoil anything. And later on, she appears in the movie to help out. And then the way they did it is very, very well done, I'll say, because I didn't feel that she was shoehorned. She felt natural, like, in the story. I felt like, when you watch the movie, you see her, like, okay, like, literally, and the whole time I was watching, I'm like, where is Wonder? I want to see Wonder Woman in her suit. Come on, I want to see her sword and shield and lasso. And then, bam. And basically in the trailer, that's the only thing I have a problem with, a lot of things of the trailer. I felt kind of spoiled because I know when Wonder Woman was going to appear in the movie. And so yeah, that's the only thing I have. But the movie was very well done, and I did enjoy it, and it was very well paced. Very well done. Action sequences are very well done. It was fun watching the action sequences. They were quite long, entertaining. This movie is an entertaining comic book movie. And well, I'm gonna finish this review right now. I want to say what you guys think if you watch Batman v Superman: Dawn of Justice. And also, this movie actually gives an introduction to the build-up of the Justice League Part 1, and I think they're basically gonna start shooting soon, or they're already start shooting, I'm not really sure. But anyway, I'm just gonna say this movie's awesome. I enjoyed it. I'm pretty sure if you love Superman and Batman, you read the comic books and all that stuff, watch the TV show or whatever, you will enjoy this film. This film, it's just simply a fun comic book movie, I'll say that. It's just fun. And it doesn't disappoint. That's the point of this movie. It doesn't disappoint. If they do not go how a superhero movie should be, like, it will be useless. It will be, mediocre. But I'll say this movie, it isn't and is not mediocre. It's not. Great action, entertaining, a couple of funny humor, but I didn't find that much humor in it, but I don't know, I just say for Batman and Superman movie, and about them clashing and solving their problems against, the world, everything against them and all that stuff, it's a very well done movie. Scott Snyder did a very, very, very good job. And the score in this movie was perfect. It's well done. Well, anyway, thank you for watching. Like and subscribe. And yeah, see ya.